Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for the next issue in the G.I. Joe saga. This is a miniseries, Scarlett #1 from Image Skybound. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This is written by Kelly Thompson with art by Marco Ferrari. We have Lee Lowridge on colors, Rose Wooten on letters, and a plethora of covers, which we'll see some at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Now, this is a miniseries connected in the Energon universe. Scarlett is a character in the G.I. Joe mythology. I'm not very familiar with Scarlett, so let's read a synopsis and then we'll talk about the actual issue. Shana Scarlett O'Hara is about to take on the most dangerous Black Ops missions of her career, infiltrating the mysterious rising power in Japan known as Clan Arashikage. Her one lead is her former partner Jinx, turned Arashikage enforcer. Now Scarlett must use a very particular set of skills to survive undercover and discover a shocking weapon that could change the balance of power on Earth. This is written by Kelly Thompson with art by Marco Ferrari, introducing some of the most anticipated characters in the Integer universe in ways you'll never expect. That part is definitely true. There's some really nice surprises at the end of the issue if you're a longtime G.I. Joe fan. Now, I'm not very familiar with Scarlett. I think she was in the films from the early aughts. I don't really remember the G.I. Joe films. Uh, but I am a big fan of Kelly Thompson. I love the Birds of Prey book that she's doing over at DC. I loved her run on Black Widow and Captain Marvel. So like Kelly Thompson can write the hell out of a great female lead. All that combined with Marco Ferrari's beautiful art. If you read Frontiersman, you'll see that very clean lines, and I think all that stuff really works here. There's a lot of really interesting ways to set up the framing. There's a lot of different paneling and a lot of little details that you really have to pay attention to. I think it's very rewarding if you're a longtime G.I. Joe fan. You'll recognize a lot of the things that are happening. Now, I think Scarlett O'Hara is a fun character because truly the mission is what's important, right? But I think she also chooses to make sure that people are safe. I think we see that in the first year, in the first issue here. And we also know that she has a complicated backstory. She's had complicated relationships, specifically with Jinx here. So, like, how does that all come into play? Ferrari does a really great thing that when we go back and do a little bit of flashback exposition, it changes. And I think Lee Lorich just does like a wash of color to let you know that these are memories, these are things that happened before. So this issue is full of action, which is very dynamic, very cool. Like I think it looks great. We'll look at the art in a second. It also has a little bit of mystery. How does this play into the larger world? And then what is Scarlett looking for ultimately? So let's take a look at some of the preview art here. And as I mentioned, I think Ferrari just works very clean, very not a lot of detailed, but I think in a way that it just shows you like what's important on the page. I love the parallel here of switching from the scuba outfit into the party outfit as you kind of go undercover. So obviously very important for the spy life. And then here just a few pages of setup. And yeah, the coloring I think is great. It really lends to the mood. I love that there is a little bit of when each of these panels have something in the foreground or something in the background or just other characters that are not important to the mission that are just kind of washed out in gray shadows that really helps you highlight. It's almost as if you're seeing everything from Scarlett's point of view of like what are the important things she's noticing. And then of course just like I said, a lot of details. Specifically here we see the tattoo in Jinx's leg, which definitely means something. I don't know exactly. As you get through the issue, you learn more about that. But yeah, I think it's just really well done book, really inviting and welcoming to a new audience, but also I think rewarding for an existing audience of GI Joe fans. So I think this is a great team, and I look forward to this miniseries. I've yet to read a series in the Energon universe that I'm not super excited for. So this also continues that trend of like knocking it out of the park. So, if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. If you're reading Birds of Prey, we also have a review for the latest issue, once again written by Kelly Thompson. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.